Hey there, you lovely people, and welcome to the final episode of the Liverpool FIFA 22 Career Mode. In this episode, we play our final Premier League game against Forest and the Champions League final. We also talk about what I might be doing next, or if this series will be continuing at the end of the video as well. Stay tuned for that. Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the series up to this point. It is Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Reece Williams, Van Dijk and Robertson is the defence, Bellingham, Milner and Harvey Elliott in midfield, with Salah, Toney and Doku for this final match of the season. Here is Robertson, switching it for Salah, who's on the hunt for more goals in his chase to break his tally even further from his record. And there's a good effort there, saved, and it comes to Toney, who hit the post but is offside. Chance to move forward now, perhaps, for Forest. Here's Carvalho. Whatever happens, Nottingham Forest will be finishing bottom of the Premier League today, but could have gone ahead there. Milner finds Harvey Elliott. Down the line for Doku. Not got many minutes in this season. Elliott loses possession, but it will fall for Toney. Back to Elliott. Good turn, good take from Harvey Elliott here. Shoots across the goal and fires in. It is 1-0 Liverpool. We are in front in this one. Brilliant from Harvey Elliott. It'd have to be that man, wouldn't it? How good he's been when he's played this season. If we do carry on with this, he'll be getting many minutes next time around. What a strike. Throw in for Forest. Oh, and the pressure from Salah is taken off of Yates. Here's Toney. Dodges the tackle, takes the strike on, and it's gone in the bottom corner. What a finish from Ivan. The floodgates might be open now. Ivan Toney with a great strike. Maybe Harvey Elliott helps him out a little bit here. He's in an offside position when the ball is hit and the keeper is obscured, but nonetheless, it is 2-0. Oh, they've lost it again here, Forest. Very silly. Just on the brink of half-time. Robertson trying to clip it into Elliott. It's going to get headed away. Doku does really well, though. Finds Elliott. Nice skill from Elliott. Finds Doku into Bellingham. Controls it really well. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Oh, good save from the keeper. Got a corner to end the half. Robertson delivers it in towards Van Dijk, who's practically unmarked and doesn't miss those. It is 3 on the stroke of half-time, and it's Big Verge who's got yet another goal for Liverpool this season. He's been a machine at these corners. Big, powerful header past the keeper before he can even react. Second half action now, as it is a silver corner for Forest. Can't quite hit it away. There's Worrell. Oh, for goodness sake, Alisson's half come for it. And then hesitated. And the man with the armband for Nottingham Forest, Worrell, has scored. It's poor from Alisson. The positioning's not really great either. And then he half comes for it, and it's over him. No clean sheet today. Here is the ball forward for Xande Silva. Brilliant take it past Alexander-Arnold. It's inside for Yates. Ojeda now. Oh, he's just taking that one wide. Unfortunate. Hold on. The referee's given a penalty. Well, they've got a penalty out of this, Forest. I don't know exactly what for. It's Bellingham, who's sort of taking him out as he's taking the shot on. But they've got a penalty chance to bring it back by another goal. And it is fired comfortably wide. That is very poor from Bautista. Oh dear. McKenna. Still coming forward here, Forest. Yates. Into Taylor. On the turn. Finds Xande Silva, who's just put it round the post. Here's Mo Salah coming forward. Wants to get a goal. Finally can't quite manage it. The shot is blocked, and here is Xande Silva. Lewis Graben. Into Lyle Taylor, who's got the overlap from Johnson here. Who's heading it all the way across for Xande Silva, saved by Alisson. And he's put in the rebound. We've given up 2 goals to this poor Forest side. They did manage to hold us to 1-1 in the first game at their ground. But now they've pulled 2 back on the final day of the season when we've already been crowned champions. And we'll kick off after that on Salah. Oh dear, Mo Salah, no, he's getting a bit too overconfident here, wants to have another run at goal. But Forest are going to try and find an equaliser, but Andy Robertson will stop him. Now Henderson's lost the ball. Here's Yates. The ball straight through the middle for Graben, who's onside and scores. 92nd minute and Forest have levelled it, despite already being relegated. Nottingham Forest have come back from 3 goals down at half-time to make it 3-3. The captain is furious with himself. It was him who lost the ball. He was then kept onside here by, I think, Robertson or Reece Williams, and then Graben with a nice finish as Alisson tried to come out. And straight from kickoff, we've got about 20 seconds to get this forward and just try to score. You can see there's a minute left. Bellingham poking it through. There's Mo Salah. Salah! There it is! Of course it was him. How could he not score today? Mohamed Salah makes it 34 Premier League goals, breaking his record that stood from the 17-18 season. Mohamed Salah once again showing why he is so valuable to Liverpool. Mohamed Salah with a great finish makes it 4-3, gives us all 3 points at the end of the day. And Forest, sorry, you just cannot hang with Liverpool. Not at Anfield, not with the Champions League final on the horizon, not when we're already Premier League champions. 34 in 36 for Mohamed Salah. And it is much more of a game than I ever expected the final day to be, going into our preparations for the Champions League final. But in the end, we do get the 3 points still, despite shipping 3 goals. Much changed around, of course. Reece Williams getting his first start for me as well, so it's okay. But now it's time to move on to the big one. Whew, here we are then. It is Liverpool versus Napoli. We're at Henderson Park. I think that's Bayern Munich's ground in FIFA 22 for the Champions League final. An unexpected opponent here today. Either would have been, I think the other team that could have faced us was Dortmund. So 2 potential unexpected opponents to face, but none more so than Napoli, really. Especially when you look at the squad, their team here. It is quite a surprising lineup to think, wow, they got through to the Champions League final. Fair play to them. But they are facing arguably the best side, if not one of the top 2 sides in world football right now. Liverpool, of course. It is a big one. The Champions League music rings around Henderson Park as the Champions League final is almost underway. You might see, as you run through the lineups there, a couple of surprising additions to the Liverpool lineups. Potentially surprising. You may not be too surprised, but here is the lineup. It's Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez here in the centre with, of course, Andy Robertson on the left. You have holding Fabinho in there, in the holding role. Thiago Henderson, Jota, Salah and Firmino I've gone for today, who I want a bit more close control, good dribbling, one-touch passing, that kind of thing. Bit more creativity as well to bring in Jota and Salah from the width. But that is what I have gone for in this one. It is a bit of an interesting one to leave Tony out, I suppose. Maybe you could argue Canate for Gomez, but he was so important in the semi-final. I felt Gomez had to play here today. And in a moment here, you'll be able to see the Napoli lineup. In goal is Alex Mere. You can see there who's the young Italian goalkeeper. Ospina is now benched for them. Dries Mertens on the bench as well. It says Aramburu, Yere Lacroix and Mario Rui. You have Lo Celso, Elmas and Veerman, Insigne, Iglesias and Lozano up front. So, yeah, it isn't quite the team that you would expect to be getting to a Champions League final. It's not a bad one at all. Like, you can see them in a Europa League final. You can see them in the Champions League knockouts, definitely. But all the way to the final is a huge surprise. And we are underway now in the Champions League final. And Alexander-Arnold goes for that big switch to Jota, which he does very often. But here's Thiago now. Jordan Henderson can't quite find the ball to Alexander-Arnold. And here is Elmas getting his first touch. He absolutely lumps one forward looking for Insigne. But Alisson reads that one all day long. Rolling it out now to Virgil van Dijk, the colossus at the back for Liverpool. Here is Alexander-Arnold, who will be looked at for a huge creative force today as a switch to Robertson is on. Into Thiago. Thiago can put it into Firmino here. Firmino tries to... Oh, he went for a Rabona there, and then ends up with Thiago getting the shot away, and Mere makes the save. Veerman for Napoli. Trying to combine with Hirving Lozano. We'll find Lorenzo Insigne now. Insigne into Iglesias. Iglesias takes a shot on, and Alisson has to make a big save. Lo Celso over this corner. The former Spurs man, of course. And Robertson intercepts that one ball, but he's given it away. He will thankfully get it back and find Alexander-Arnold, who can't find Jordan Henderson. We're rushing out from the back a bit here. Lo Celso, Lozano, into Iglesias, back to Lozano. And Alisson had to shift just then in order to save that shot from Lozano. They've got another corner here. It's Insigne to take. Robertson can get a hold of it at the first chance again. He can try and come away with it. He's got, of course, Mo Salah on his bike. Can he find him? Oh, my word. That is excellent from Robertson and excellent from Mo Salah. Bearing down on goal. Mo Salah. No, he can't convert it. And he can't keep it in play either. Thiago switching it to Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's giving it away to Rui there. Gomez has got to come across for this. Does manage to. And here's Henderson. Lorenzo Insigne has come off with an injury and he's been replaced. And here is Firmino now played through by Mo Salah, coming in on goal. Saved, but there's Jota. Jota reacts fastest. And we are 1-0 up in the final. Diogo strikes again in the Champions League. What a crucial man he has been on this journey over the last 2 seasons. Firmino there forced himself a little bit wide, does get a good save out of Mere, and Jota reacts faster than anyone else in the defensive positions for Napoli and slams it home into basically an open goal. And Diogo Jota puts Liverpool in front in the UEFA Champions League final. Jota getting his 7th in 9 Champions League games. Lacroix. Yere into Lo Celso now. The Argentine over to Elmas. Thiago throwing himself into it, winning the ball. Firmino can find Jota. Jota is away. Jota's going to get into the box here. Strike on the left foot, and Mere gets a good, solid hand to it. Alexander-Arnold will pick it up. Delivers a good ball towards Jota, but it's a bit too tame, man off target. We're into the second half. We still lead 1-0 at Sanderson Park in the Champions League final. Jota finds Thiago. Thiago, oh, taken out there by Elmas. Penalty. It's not, it's a free kick. That looks a bit dubious as Lozano has been substituted there for Politano. I don't know, that looked like it was in. It looked a bit too tight to not be. But Alexander-Arnold will go for it from this free kick. Oh, free kicks have not been my strong suit at all in FIFA 22. And unfortunately for Alexander-Arnold, he's just put it over the bar there. Here is Thiago. If he can just reach it, he can't, but Firmino will. Here's Thiago now. Oh, Thiago, what was that? No, it was silly. But Fabinho will win the clearance. Jota getting it across for Henderson. Back to Jota. Still Diogo. Doing really well, trying to pull it back. There's Thiago! Oh, and Mere with a really good save from the Thiago strike. Andy Robertson now will deliver this corner in towards Van Dijk. And Mere tips it over. Ivan Toney is now on for Roberto Firmino. And Napoli there have made a big mistake trying to play it from the back. Jota can find Toney. What a touch from Ivan Toney. He's still got it. Ivan Toney across goal. Makes it 2-0. Liverpool 2, Napoli 0. 20 minutes to play. And the substitute, who probably should have started, has put us in such a huge position now. Great from Toney. And it is 2-0 in the Champions League final with 20 minutes to play. I don't think Napoli have enough in them to get back in this game from here. I've got to be honest. I know there was a right balls up with the Real Madrid game last year, but not this time, I promise. Mere throwing it out for Politano. Lacroix. Lo Celso now. Straight into Mohamed Salah, who'll want a goal himself, I'm sure. Cheers, Jude Bellingham. His first taste of a Champions League final. Wide for Robertson. Delivers a great ball in towards Salah. Headed away, but will come for Bellingham. Here's James Milner now. Bellingham into Henderson. Now Alexander-Arnold has a chance to cross. It's a beauty, and it's the head of Ivan Toney who was onside. It's 3-0, and it's all over for Napoli. Liverpool will lift the Champions League for the 7th time. Ivan Toney off the bench, doing exactly what we needed. He stays onside. There's a peach from Alexander-Arnold. In the games that we needed him, he has stepped up. Of course he has. And Ivan Toney has 2 Champions League final goals to his name. There is around 10 minutes remaining, and they've given the ball away again here, Napoli. And surely that's a foul, referee. Surely. It's not been given, though. Here's Mario Rui trying to clip it forward. Gomez with a big towering header. Here's Bellingham getting it through first time for Jota. Jota battling. Here's Toney. It's come for Toney. Oh, he's tried to finish it for the hat-trick, but it got a block. Here is Lo Celso now. Only injury time is remaining here as Politano has the ball for Napoli. Lasered forward there, Lo Celso. Here's Dries Mertens off the post, and it's come to Nonto, who has tapped it in. There'll be no clean sheet, which I'm always frustrated about, not getting a clean sheet in any game. But they're celebrating like they've got a chance. I understand you scored in the Champions League final, you're happy, mate, but the game is gone. And Napoli, despite the consolation, have got no chance to get back into this now. We've just got to be sensible in possession. Bellingham wants to get it forward, though. We're always looking for another one. Here's Mohamed Salah, clipping it forward towards Toney and Bellingham, but neither getting to it. Henderson will collect. Here's James Milner. Intercepted. Veerman for Napoli. Politano. Back to Amiburu. Lo Celso now is still going, and there's the final whistle. Listen to the eruption from the crowd. Jordan Henderson will lift the Champions League trophy for the 2nd time in his career. Diogo Jota and Ivan Toney being the men to score for Liverpool. We win 3-1. Salah will get his 2nd Champions League trophy as well. Look what it means to these boys to be on top of Europe once again. Some for the first time, some for the 2nd time. All winners, no doubt in my mind. They all deserve to be here today. They all belong in this realm. They all belong on that stage, and they all deserve to lift that trophy today. And so, as the captain is about to come up and lift it, I'll let you bask in this moment. We have finally done it in this career mode. Losing out in such a bad way to Real Madrid last season. But the game happened the way it happened, and we have to live with that. And we bounced back even stronger the next year and won it. And it would be a sad if this is the last thing we see from this career mode, because I want to win it again. But we're going to leave that up to you. I'm going to leave that up to you to decide in the coming week or so over what happens next in this career mode. You have to just tell me what you want to see as the team poses with the UEFA Champions League trophy. Remember, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for all the support on this series so far. And now we're going to take a quick look at the teams and players' stats for the season overall. But then everyone, we've come to a close on this 2nd season. I'm still debating over doing a 3rd season, but we'll talk about that a bit more later on. So you can see that we did finish top, 32 wins, 4 draws, 2 defeats, scoring 113 goals, conceding just 35, and with a 78 goal difference. And we are Centurions, 100 points. United coming closest with 12 points behind. Then it's Arsenal and Chelsea. Huge drop off for Manchester City in this season. We'll have a look at who got relegated. It was West Brom, Brighton, and Nottingham Forest. So 3 new clubs will be coming up to the Premier League next season. And Everton, look how close they were, just up by the 3 points and 3 goal difference. Impressive season for Sheffield United, though, as they managed to stay up pretty comfortably after having such a disastrous time 2 seasons ago when they were relegated. In terms of personal stats, then Mo Salah, 34 and 36, he breaks his own record and sets a new one, 34 goals for him. Next is Morata and then Fernandes. You can see Ivan Toney as well, 23 and 29. If we go a bit further down, do we have any more players in there? No, well, only Salah and Toney really chipped in heavily in the goals. In terms of assists, it's Toney who's top of that with 18, Salah with 10, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold both getting 10 as well. They only played 25 and 27 league games. I suppose I had to rotate much more than I would have expected. Jota getting 9 assists in there as well. Good to see. Oh, and right at the bottom there, Henderson chipping in with 5. In terms of clean sheets, it is Alisson who is top of the tree. It is 15 for him in 37, which doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it's usually around that sort of statistic that most Premier League keepers seem to sit now at the top. It's between like 14 and 19, I'd say, in that sort of range. So nice to see him up there. In terms of the Champions League, right at the top again is Mohamed Salah getting 11 in 12. Jota with 7 in 9. Toney with 6 in 9 in there as well. Anyone else? No, just those. In terms of assists, it's Firmino at the top with 7 in 9. Alexander-Arnold again, 5 in 11. With Salah and Robertson both getting 4 as well. Jota got 3. Henderson also got himself 2. And right at the bottom there as well, Toney got himself 2 as well. Clean sheets, Alisson came third with 3 in 13 games. We weren't at our best defensively in the Champions League, but when you lift the trophy, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, then quick look at the players' statistics for the season. You can see Kelleher played 8 games, got 3 clean sheets. He was decent in his reserve keeper role, and I've got no problem with him carrying on. Got 2 promising young keepers here with Jaros and Pitaluga, who will both stick around as well. Alisson, 52 appearances, 19 clean sheets. Pretty good for Alisson. 19 in total is decent, but I think you expect more from an elite keeper with an elite defence as well. Robertson, 34 appearances, a goal, 15 total assists and 14 clean sheets. Robertson just exceptional again, as always. And Tsimikas was brilliant in his deputising as well, with 3 assists and 8 clean sheets in his 26. Joel Matip, 18 appearances, an assist and 6 clean sheets. Very much my sort of last choice centre-back, but he always comes in when need be. And then, of course, the proper last choice centre-back is Nathaniel Phillips with 9 appearances and 2 clean sheets. Decent season again. He's always decent when he plays, but you expect a bit more clean sheets from that, but what can you do? Reece Williams made just the 1 appearance, and it was, of course, that final day 4-3 with Nottingham Forest. He wasn't excellent in that one, but I think we may as well keep him around for now. Like, we don't need any more defenders. We've also got Sepp van der Berg to come back. So, with Van den Berg coming back, it's, you know, there's a lot going on, so there's no point in really getting rid of him. Billy Kumetio, who he'll be one of the ones that would be moved on if we carried on. Ibrahima Konate, 30 appearances, 15 clean sheets. That's really good, you know. It's a clean sheet every other game. He was very impressive, Konate. He did slowly overtake, I think, and became the favourite by the end. Joe Gomez, 28 appearances, an assist and 7 clean sheets. Really good from him again. Came in for those crucial Champions League ties as well with his pace and really helped us out. Van Dijk, 39 appearances, 8 goals from centre-back and 13 clean sheets. Another exceptional season from the best defender in the world. Alexander-Arnold, 41 appearances, 4 goals, 15 assists, 13 clean sheets. Just, the lad's untouchable. He's absolutely untouchable in this sport right now. Just 24, 93 overall, and he's still only going to get better. Tariq Lamptey, 19 appearances, 3 assists, 9 clean sheets. He's done okay, Tariq Lamptey. I'm not in love with him as the second choice, but as long as he keeps growing a little bit, he's still only 22, so he should still be great. Jordan Henderson, 37 appearances, 5 goals, 8 assists, 9 clean sheets. Brilliant season again from Jordan Henderson, always ever reliable in the middle of the pitch. And what else can you really say about him? He's the captain. Fabinho, 36 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, 13 clean sheets. Another exceptional season from Fabinho, a couple of goals, 3 assists in there as well. Lovely to see from him. Bellingham, 43 appearances, 3 goals, 6 assists, 12 clean sheets. Still finding his feet in the Liverpool side. Still only 19 years old as well. Expect a few more goals from him next time around. Yusuf Fofana, 29 appearances, 2 assists, 6 clean sheets. Again, did really good job deputising for Fabinho. Started quite a lot of Premier League games, more than I'd expect probably because of the rotation going into Champions League fixtures. But yeah, he was excellent. Curtis Jones, 34 appearances, 3 goals, 7 assists, 7 clean sheets. Again, still so young, Curtis Jones, but improving every game. Another really good season from him. Thiago Alcantara, 35 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist, 10 clean sheets. Again, just exceptional footballer. What more can you ask for him? Chips in only a couple of goals. You expect a few more from him, but, you know, what can you do? It is Thiago. He can dance around, do what he likes. Naby Keita with 4 appearances and 1 clean sheet. He would be one that I would move on if we are going to carry on. But, yeah, he's firmly fallen away with Harvey Elliott coming in and Jude Bellingham coming in as better options. James Milner, 13 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 clean sheets, and do not forget how important those 3 goals were, all in the FA Cup and that one in the 1-0 win in the semi-final. I know he's dropping like a rock in a lake at the moment. It's not the analogy, is it? You know what I'm saying? He's dropping a lot, but still chipping in with good performances when need be. Harvey Elliott, 24 appearances, 14 goals, 4 assists, and 5 clean sheets, as well as part of the midfield where he mostly played. Harvey Elliott was just exceptional. Like every time he played, he could just shoot from wherever he wanted to. Look at his FA Cup record: 6 appearances, 7 goals, and an assist. He got 7 goals in 14 Premier League games, as well as 3 assists. He provided 10 goal contributions in the Premier League in just 14 appearances. He's been excellent, and I can't wait to see how far he can go. Rafinha, 31 appearances, 10 goals, 7 assists. You know, on paper, it looks quite decent from Rafinha, but a lot of the time, he just wasn't really in games when he played. If he started, I just felt like he didn't really get involved as heavily as he should be. For me, he'd get another season just because, you know, may as well give him another bit of time, but yeah, a bit disappointing. Mane, 33 appearances, 11 goals, 5 assists. And well, if I thought Rafinha was disappointing, let's talk about this man. Sadio Mane just wasn't at the races this season. I know Jota has overtaken him, and rightfully so, but he's just not at the same level that he once was, Sadio Mane. And I wonder if it maybe would be time to move him on and bring in a different left wing to play back up to Jota. Jota then, 41 appearances, 17 goals, 14 assists, and he's part of 16 of the clean sheets. Well, very interesting to read that Jota was part of every single Premier League clean sheet Alisson kept. Now, I know maybe there was a game where Alisson didn't play in the Premier League, but I'm almost certain that I always play in the Premier League. So if that's the case, then he was present for every single one of Alisson's Premier League clean sheets, apart from 2. 13 of the 15. And it really says a lot about his work rate up and down the pitch, doesn't it? That he is present for so many of our clean sheets and our best performances. Jeremy Doku, 8 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists. I've just fell out of love with him. I don't think he's particularly good to use. He's a bit quick, but other than that, I mean, he probably stayed just because he hasn't really argued the toss and wanted to leave. But this is the deep backup. But yeah, disappointing from Doku. Now, Mohamed Salah, 53 appearances, 49 goals, 15 assists, and part of the 12 clean sheets as well. Wow. What can you ever say about Mo Salah that hasn't already been said? 64 goal contributions is just ridiculous. Best player in the world right now, and I don't even know how it could be a debate. Roberto Firmino, 34 appearances, 13 goals, 18 assists, part of 11 of the clean sheets as well. Again, Firmino has pretty much become second choice to Tony, but again, when he comes in, he's still excellent and is such an important option for the club to have. And then Ivan Toney, 41 appearances, 30 goals, 22 assists, and part of 10 of the clean sheets as well. Again, just exceptional. He really stepped up this season. 23 goals and 18 assists in 29 Premier League games. 41 goal contributions in 29 appearances in the Premier League is ridiculous. And he got 8 in 9 in the Champions League as well. Just excellent performances from Tony, and his all-around game has become excellent. I'll never understand how overalls work in FIFA, to be honest, because he was scoring from anywhere, beating people, taking them on, headers. He was exceptional. And of course, it's no real surprise, but Mohamed Salah, with the 7.3, is your player of the season. Right, and that is it then. Thank you so much for watching this series. We've gone through 2 seasons. We've won the league both times. We won the FA Cup twice, and we've won the Champions League once as well. So I am debating whether we do a 3rd season and just make a few changes, like move on Mane, maybe move on somebody else, do something a bit drastic to freshen the series up a little bit. But I will leave that up to you. Tell me in the comments if you want to see another season, or if you've got an idea of what else I could do if you didn't want to see another Liverpool season. But I'll do some polls over the coming week or so as well, because I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, but I'm not sure when I'm going to put it live. It'll either be Boxing Day or the 27th, most likely. So then I'll give you a few days after when the video's gone live. I'll then put up a poll a few hours later, and then you can tell me and let me know what you would like to see out of this, if you'd like to see another season or a completely different career mode altogether. But I've really enjoyed this. It's been nice to do 2 seasons this way, space it out a little bit as well. We've gone through 2 seasons and 20, will this be episode 26 or 27 in just over 2.5 months, nearly 3 months. So that's a nice space of time for 2 seasons. So let me know if you do want to see another one, because I'm up for doing another one and trying to incorporate a few new things, just so you're not watching the same team all the time. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. It's been such a lovely time, and if this is the end of the Liverpool Career Mode, it's been probably my most favourite thing we've ever put on this channel. I've had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, it's just been the best time. The support has been unreal from you lot, and all the way to the end, you're still getting 200-ish plus views on every Liverpool Career Mode video, which is just insane to me. Thank you all so much, so much. And please do not forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. Of course, I know we have to say it because some people just forget. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you very soon for something more.